Okay, so what is offloading technical linguistic debt? This is a concept that I came up with in relation to the objective personality system. I was looking for a way to offload some of the animal and slash or action functions that I don't use normally. So specifically, we're talking about blast. And I thought, is there a way to synthetically create a way to practice blast? So at this point in my life, there were a lot less people I had to communicate with, so I figured I can speak into a microphone and use that as a way to practice self-custodying data and also to, in effect, practice blast more and more. So what is offloading? Offloading is just to produce speech for the sake of it. What's on your mind? It's teaching you how to deploy infinite content, but also teaching you, well, what do I want to say? What is it that I would be saying if I had to say something? Offloading. And then it's technical linguistic debt, because it's technical. It could just be anything. That don't get hung up on the technical part. I just put it there because it's like a carryover from information science, like when you're coding and you build up technical debt, similarly to if you're blasting versus if you're not blasting versus if you're using specific action functions in the objective personality system, and then you start using other functions, but you need to use certain functions and you're not using specific functions. So it's a way to practice the offset of function use depending on whether or not you're utilizing your full breadth of function use versus just a specific function. So for me, being consume, sleep, blast, play, I figured, hey, is there a way to create a synthetic way to exercise blast and exercise play? Still working on exercise and play more, but offloading technical linguistic debt ended up being my way to deploy blast at scale. So how do you offload technical linguistic debt? Okay, well, I ended up saying going with 8, creating 8 15-minute segments 4 times per week for 40 weeks in a year. That's 8 15-minute segments 4 times per week for 40 weeks in a year. And how do you do it? You just press record and you speak anything you want into it. The trick is, how do you custody the data afterwards? Do you save it to yourself? Do you save it to cloud storage? And how long will you be able to hold that data? That's a part of the OTL